Solutions from factors. Given two real numbers a and b, if a times b is equal to 0, it means that either a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. Let's use practical examples. If I have 21 times 0 gives me 0. 0 times 15 gives me 0. Minus 9 times 0 gives me 0. So this tells us that we get 0 for every number that is multiplied by 0. The quadratic function has at most two factors. So we can say ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to x minus p factor of x minus q, where p and q are real numbers. Solve for the unknown. In the equation, x squared minus 6x plus 5 is equal to 0. So we are solving here by factorizing. Now I know the product of roots AC is equals to 5, and my sum b is equals to minus 6. What two factors of 5 that when added will give us minus 6? These numbers are minus 5 and minus 1. So here I'll say x squared minus 5x minus x plus 5 is equals to 0. X is common, x then minus 5. What is common there? Minus x plus 5, 1 is common. So I will say minus 1. X minus 5 equals to 0. X minus 5 is repeating. I write it once. X minus 5 factor of x minus 1 is equals to 0. As we said earlier, if two numbers are multiplied and gives us 0, it therefore means that one of the numbers should be 0. At one time, it is x minus 5 that is equals to 0. So you have x is equal to 5, or it is x minus 1 that is equal to 0. So I have x that is equal to 1. So here we have two values for x. X is either 1 or x is equal to 5. So we have solved this equation for the unknown value. Let's do another example. 2x squared plus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. What is the product of our roots? AC is equal to 4. The sum b is equal to 5. Two numbers that when multiplied gives 4 and when added will give 5. These numbers are 4 and 1, or 1 and 4. Now I use these numbers to expand my quadratic equation. Here I'll have 2x squared plus 4x plus x, 1x, so x is 1x, plus 2 is equal to 0. I'll have, what is common? 2x is common, x plus 2, plus, what is common there? 1. X plus 2 is equal to 0. X plus 2 factor of 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. At one time, it is x plus 2 that is equal to 0. So here x will be equal to minus 2, or it could be 2x plus 1 that is equal to 0. So I have 2x is equal to minus 1, x is equal to minus 1 all over 2. So the values of x here are, x is either minus half or x is equals to minus 2. So if we're given this problem here, 3k plus 2 is equals to 2k squared. This equation has to be rearranged before we start solving. I'll take 3k and plus 2 the other way. So this will give me 2k squared minus 3k minus 2 is equal to 0. From here, what is our product of roots? To be AC, which is 2 times minus 2 gives me minus 4, and sum of roots B gives us minus 3. Now I ask myself, what two factors of minus 4 that when added will give us minus 3? So these two factors will be minus 4 and 1. I use these two factors to rewrite my expression. This will be 2k squared minus 4k plus k minus 2 is equal to 0. 2k is common, k minus 2 plus 1 is common, 1, k minus 2 is equal to 0. This is k minus 2, factor of 2k plus 1 is equal to 0. So here I'll have k minus 2 is equal to 0, k is equal to 2. Or I could have 2k plus 1 is equal to 0, 2k is equal to minus 1, k is equal to minus half. Let's look at this example where we need to rearrange. If I am given t plus 5 is equals to 14 all over t. To rearrange this, I have to cross multiply. So this will give me t, factor of t plus 5 is equals to 14. I open the bracket. This is t squared plus 5t is equals to 14. I have to put this in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So this will be t squared plus 5t minus 14 is equal to 0. What is the product of roots? AC. This is 1 times minus 14 gives me minus 14, and the sum of roots will be b, 5. The two factors of minus 14 that when added will give us 5. We'll have 7 and minus 2. So here I'll say t squared minus 7t plus 2t minus 14 is equals to 0. T is common, in brackets t minus 7 plus what is common, the 2, t minus 7 is equals to 0. You have t minus 7 factor of t plus 2 is equals to 0. So these are two factors. We are saying that these two factors are multiplied to give us 0. Therefore means that one of the factors should be equal to 0. So it is t minus 7 that could be equal to 0. You have t is equal to 7. Or at the other time, it could be t plus 2 that is equal to 0. T is equal to minus 2. So the values of t is equal to minus 2 or t is equal to 7.